And good morning, sports fans. It's Saturday morning, July 23rd, 2022, and it's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live from the Soundgarden on the campus of Coach's Corner. And remember, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report is presented by Coach's Corner. It's part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. You just got to love it. Got to wake up and talk about sports on a Saturday morning. And as you see, I'm representing one of the Coach's Corner merchandise, okay? You come here, get T-shirts, you can get hats, whatever you want. Come on down, buy a T-shirt. They're different colors. It's not just navy blue. And get your merch. But once again, like I said, it's on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And they have 5 shows. I'll get that to the second, but I got a great lineup for you. Of course, I take 3 steps in the door. That's the first segment. The second segment is I bring on a guest talking local, state, national sports. Hey, what other way than to talk to the cute sports guy on social media, one cute sports guy on social media, but he's the voice of high school football here. He represents high school football. He knows what he's talking about, from Friday Night Football on the Georgia Public Broadcasting System. And of course, he's got so many other things going on. One sports guy, I don't know, he'll tell us no, but it's always a pleasure to kick off the football season. That's right. High school football starts Monday with Jon, the man, Nelson. Gotta love it. Then my third segment, always the Weatherton Chiropractic Clinic Athlete Week. I've been chasing this guy down for the last 2.5 months, but I can't catch him. He's just too fast. He's like the freeze at the Atlanta Braves games. But he won an AAU National Club Championship last week. He's also the state champion in Georgia High School in Class 1A private. And that's, of course, the Space Ghost, Jamari McIvory from Savannah Christian Prep. Finally, state champion. Got him, get him on. He'll be on at about 9:30, then about 9:45. I don't know if you're following his people, but this starts off my 3 steps in the door. We talk about high school sports, local sports, but the Forest City Gun Club did it again. The Forest City Gun Club Junior Scholastic Clay Target Program team, 3rd national championship. We're going to talk to Zac Gutierrez. I got his name right, too. It's not Gutierrez. It's Gutierrez. So he's the coach. He's the program director with Lee Summerfoot. Got to thank those guys for passing on the information. Please go to the Prep Sports Report, which is my baby also, and check out the article on the Forest City Gun Club winning their 3rd national championship. These kids come from all over, Country Day, BC, Calvary, Richmond Hill, you name it, they're all over the place. Just a great story. So that'll be in the last segment. The 5th segment is where I go 3 steps out the door. I take the videos that I've seen on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and I bring them to you. They've made an impact on me, hopefully to make an impact on you. And to close out the show, it's Karl's Corner. That's right, Karl's Corner. That's where I give you a little editorial about something that's local sports, high school sports, national sports, just my opinion, okay, of what I feel about a certain issue. All right, so if you want to make a comment, if you are watching, go to the comment box. Okay, I'm sliding up there right now. There's my mouse. All right, Lawrence Bennett, the producer of the inaugural, the best show on the Coach's Corner Sports Network, Rubbin' and Grubbin' with the Atlanta man, Brandon Bain. Go to YouTube, Rubbin' and Grubbin'. You can see the past show. You go to Facebook, Coach's Corner. Lawrence Bennett does a great job. You know, I'm a one-man show. I got one camera. I got one laptop. This guy's got 5 cameras all over the place, and he's coming in on angles on Brandon Bain. Great show. You got to watch it. Lawrence Bennett, you know that, buddy. Happy birthday from last week, and love you, brother. Thanks for all your help. Checked in this morning. He's a producer, whether he's doing my show or not. He wants to make sure everything was going right. And as you can see, I'm on the Soundgarden Stage. There's the 9 75-inch TVs put together with the Coach's Corner logo. Football season's coming up. You got to get out here to check it out. And once again, an avid follower. Got to thank this guy a lot. Good morning, Dennis Kessler. You're always here. I appreciate your support. And once again, go to the Facebook page, go to the YouTube page, and follow, make a comment. You got a comment about sports? Okay, let's go. Let's see what time I got here. All right, we're at 9:05. I got about 7 minutes to get out of here because then Jon Nelson's going to come riding in. All right, 3 steps in the door. Like I take 3 steps out the door. 3 steps in the door. Let's go with high school news. Three-peat, Forest City Gun Club Juniors, 3rd straight National Scholastic Clay Target Program Team Championship. All right, we're going to talk about that with Nick Gutierrez, the coach, the program director, with Lee Summerford. There's a bunch of kids that did a lot of things. Go to prepsportsreport.com, check on the story, and you can see the whole story. Who won what, who did what. These young kids deserve the recognition. All right, big shout out, Prep Sports Report. We have the 8 quarterback previews of the upcoming football season. No order, no ranking. It's just the 8 quarterbacks that we felt that should have been previewed. Great article by Travis John. 6 are out, 2 more to go this week. And like I said, July 25th, conditioning starts. August 1st, they start putting on the pads and they start going at it, okay? Deegan Strickland out of Savannah Christian, pitcher, catcher, all-world for the Raiders this year in baseball, just committed to play at Georgia Southern. So he's joining his former teammate Jared Brown out there at Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern knows where the talent is. Okay, Strickland was a key man on the mound for the Raiders. He went 7-4, 2.7 ERA, hit .369, 13 doubles, 4 triples, 3 home runs, and he helped the team advance to the Elite 8. Great job, Deegan Strickland. Okay, Stacey Bennett, Armstrong Pirates. Remember the Pirates? The guy was so good in college. He got drafted by the Mets, played 3 seasons in minor league baseball, came back, and became the coach at Richmond Hill. He is now the new man, the new athletic director at Richmond Hill High School. Stacey Bennett, great guy, okay? I mean, his baseball record, 162 and 96. Well, he gave that up, became an administrator. Now he's the athletic director because I'm telling you right now, I don't know if Mickey Baines watches my show, but you want to see or you ever want to meet a class act, Mickey Baines, who ran that athletic program for the last 11 years at Richmond Hill High School, is a class act. Well, time to retire, time to do things with the family. Mickey Baines, congratulations, great job. You got a great guy taking over your position, okay? Savannah Morning News released their volleyball and softball players to watch, and there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them, okay? I'm just going to give you a roll call. Softball players, high school softball players to watch according to Savannah Morning News. My good buddy Dennis Knight, Becca Johnson out of Bryan County, Hayden Jordan out of Bryan County, Kaylee Eubanks at Effingham County, Emma Reynolds, Effingham County, Shelby Aiken, Effingham County, Riley Mills, Effingham County, Sarah Shearhouse, Devin Long, Aaliyah Williams out of Islands High School, Kaden Richenberg, okay, out of Richmond Hill, Daisy Avery, Richmond Hill, Lucy Tootle, Richmond Hill, Savannah Christian, Hayden Jane Guard, okay, South Effingham, Bailey Kendazorski, okay, Whitney Thompson, Emma Darrow, and Kenzie Ergel. Coach Ergel, daughter, high school softball player. Great to watch that. I know Coach Ergel very much. He was a baseball coach around here a long time. All right, volleyball. Okay, this is in school order. No ranking, okay? Talea Lewis, Emma Nash, Talea Johnson out of Calvary Day School, Kaylin Pritchard out of Effingham County High School, Lucy Kelly, over 1,000 sets for her career out of Habersham School, Veronica Searzan, the player of the year last year, and Aislinn Lanigan, could be the setter of the year for Islands High School. Okay, then we got to go down. We got Gwyneth Harper, Akira Burt, Kaysen Reeves out of Richmond Hill High School, out of Savannah Arts Cat, Abby K. Doherty, was Weathering County Athletic Athlete of the Week. She already committed to Emory University. Finn Higginbotham and Kendall Kripe, all out of Savannah Arts Academy. Maggie Bird, 2-time state champion in high jump, volleyball player, unbelievable, okay? Maggie Caritas out of Savannah Christian. Reese Therod, the Riot out of Savannah Christian, okay? Tongue twisters. Lily Brennan out of Savannah Country Day. Mary Sophia Fisher out of St. Vincent's. Maddie Lynch out of St. Vincent's. And Bella Jackson out of St. Vincent's. There's your roll call. Go to Savannah No Morning News. That man, Dennis Knight, does a great job. There's your softball players and volleyball players to watch. Okay, so next up, all right, what did I just do with my notes? Here we go. All right, coach's desk, papers all over the place. All right, so we got high school football kicks off Monday. Jon Nelson will be on next to talk about that. Okay, all of the sports start August 1st. All right, college, okay. Georgia's picked to finish first in the East, second in the SEC. No respect for the national champions who won the national championship last year. Of course, Alabama's picked first. Georgia Tech, they did the ACC. They're doing the ACC, media day things. As what I could find out, ESPN has them ranked 12th in the ACC and 67th overall in Division I. Local college football players at media day. Nolan Smith did a great job for Georgia. Nolan Smith out of Savannah, Georgia. started at Calgary, finished at IMG. And Sam James out of Richmond Hill represented West Virginia. SCAD, okay? SCAD had 3 golfers named to the Srixon Cleveland Golf All-American Scholars. You got to keep a 3.2 average, and you have to have all this stuff. It was Nick Ackelson out of New Jersey, Alondro Golan out of Mexico City, Mexico, and Gabriel Velasco out of Brazil, okay, have earned that honor. Okay, so they're all academic scholars for the NAIA in golf. They hired a new soccer coach over at SCAD, John Hayworth. We'll get him on. They'll take over the program. He coached at Weber, which is part of that same Sun Conference that the Savannah College of Arts Bees play soccer in. So John Hayworth, I got to check him out. All right, USCB, I said this last week, is moving to Division II. They're going from NAIA to Division II, Peach Belt. They'll be a full-fledged member in 2025-26 season. Braves last night, great game, 0-0, sixth inning, and then it explodes. You know, Shohei Ohtani is unbelievable. The last guy to do this was Babe Ruth. But Babe Ruth, after he started hitting the ball out of the park, gave up pitching. Okay, 6 innings, this guy pitched a great game. And, of course, Matty Olson breaks it with a 2-run home run. And what's his name? Orlando Arcia hits a bomb. All right, so they broke up the game in the 7th inning. I mean, they went on to win 8-1. They'll play again at the ATL. They're taking on the Angels again. All 3 series have been packed out because Shohei Ohtani, slow down, coach. And, of course, don't forget Mike Trout. But anyway, Kyle Wright takes the hill tonight. All right, 7:20 first start. All right, here we go. What time we got here? 7:12, okay. Savannah Bananas won last night, broke their 2-game losing streak, 4-2. Trailing 2-0 going into the 5th inning, scored 3 runs. Okay, 11 Savannah Bananas were drafted. 7 were drafted, 4 were signed as free agents. Not too bad. They play good baseball there too, besides all their sticks and all their shows and whatever. Football, Falcons open up the 25th. First practice opens the 29th. Last week at the Open, I can't say the British Open, at the Open across the pond at St. Andrews, Brian Harmon made a good showing. Okay, he finished tied for 6th at 13 under. Gene Sowers had the week off. Don't forget tonight. This is right under this man's heart. Okay, he's in the waiting booth back there. He's in the green room. That's Jon Nelson. Tonight, 7 o'clock out there in Minnesota, 4 o'clock our time. Minnesota Aurora take on our girls from Statesboro, the Tormenta Women's Club. Minnesota, I think, is 13-0-1. Tormenta's like 7-1-4. It's going to be a great game. 6 local girls from Savannah are on that team, the area. Sydney Martinez, the women's goalie of the year. Elsie Holsey. All right. Cindy Martinez is out of Effingham. Elsie Holsey is out of Savannah Arts Academy. Ailey Rothburn, St. Vincent's. Lauren O'Hearn, St. Vincent's. And Erin O'Hearn, St. Vincent's. So it'll be tonight, 7 o'clock. All right. I'm pretty sure you can watch it. Where are my notes? It's going to be streamed, okay? Live streamed on WCCO.com. WCCO.com. Okay, check it out. Our Tormenta ladies, inaugural season, going for the ship in the USL Women's Division. And then there's only one race today, of course, out there in Richmond Hill. It's the 10th annual Red Hot Chili Pepper 5K, and it's red hot today, too. So that's it for local sports. That's it. What's going on. 3 steps in the door. I'm out the door because next up, the voice of Georgia high school football, the man himself, Football Fridays on Georgia Public Broadcasting. He does a great job. Good friend of mine. Got to see if he remembers where he met me. And that's Jon Nelson. Be back in 3 minutes talking high school football. Kicks off on Monday. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. Come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Weatherton Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Weatherton Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Weatherington at the Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And good Saturday morning. Welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the campus of Coach's Corner, Victory Drive Thunderbolt, right on the Soundgarden Stage. But I'm not going to sing because I couldn't bring any fans in. But once again, I appreciate you listening to me or tuning in or watching it when it's done. And I have it up on the internet for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But it's all about local sports all the time. Remember, at Coach's Corner, it's all sports, all music, all food, all fun since 1991. And get your Coach's Corner merch. Okay, well, football season starts Monday officially, conditioning, okay? And we do this every year. I don't know how long we've been doing it. I don't know where we met, but we met somewhere, probably through a good friend of ours who will always live in our hearts, Tommy Palmer. But this guy does Football Fridays on Georgia Public Broadcasting System. He's been doing this for, 25, 30 years here in Georgia. I mean, he's a local boy. He's a Georgia boy, FSU baby. Political science, but he became a journalist, so I don't know how that happened. But once again, love having him on before football season kicks off. A little mid-season breakdown. Of course, we do the playoffs at the end, but a good friend of mine, always love him, and he is the voice of Georgia high school football. John, one cute sports guy, Nelson. What's up, big guy?
All right, so here's the deal. We met in an audio form on Tommy Palmer's Friday Night Scoreboard. That's where we met in an audio form. We met in person when you were wearing about 9 different hats, and I was doing my Southern swing and got to see what things were like on campus with you as you were building a program. All right, let's see. I'm trying to go through all the stuff that you talked about in the open. Tormenta women. I spent the last 30 seconds.
Hold it. If you don't know people, this guy just doesn't play with a pigskin. He plays with a round ball, too. I'm pretty sure the Atlanta United Team 2 broadcaster, right?
Yep.
So
with the twos, right?
and you see on his walls, he's got his little soccer scarves. So he knows something about soccer in Georgia also. So go ahead.
All right, so there's my Ted Lasso scarf right there from AFC Richmond. And about some of the 275 hats I have here in the office. All right, Tormenta women. Got to spend time with Darren Van Tassel and Tormenta with the soccer version of me over the last couple days, and got to see the stadium as it's being built and all the future right now in Statesboro. Great season for Jim Robbins and Tormenta women. Amy Andrews, your player of the year, the Golden Boot winner, came from Western Illinois University. And you want to talk about somebody who better have unlimited minutes on his phone with talk and text, it's got to be Jim Robbins, the head coach of Tormenta women. Great work by them going up against, as you said in the open, the only unbeaten team in USLW, the Minnesota Aurora. Do you remember the female place kicker at Vanderbilt, Sarah Fuller?
Yes, I do.
She is their goalkeeper for Minnesota Aurora. After Vandy, she went to North Texas, right there, North Texas, and is the goalkeeper for Minnesota Aurora. So it'll be a great match there for them. I'm trying to think about what else you talked about in the open. Is this Savannah Bananas? All right, so go. All right, what's on your mind?
Hey, North Texas, didn't they make wasn't there a book about North Texas football? They made it into a movie?
Are you thinking of like Unnecessary Roughness with Texas?
There you go.
Texas State. That was fictitious.
That was Texas State?
Yeah, Texas State, where Scott Bakula and Kathy Ireland was their place kicker. And Sinbad doing the dance and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what we call fiction, sir.
It was a good book and it was a good movie too.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Unnecessary Roughness, but yeah, it was a fun movie with Hector Elizondo as the head coach for Texas State. Yeah.
All right, so I just want to ask this one question before we start talking pigskin.
Sure.
How did you get involved in soccer so much?
It was when the political science major. We got to get into that too.
Oh, that too, right?
All right. So basically, poli-sci was 10 easy classes at Florida State University, and I knew I was going to do this since the age of like 13. So it was like, okay, what can I do to get a degree, get in and get out? Got in and got out in less than 3 years. Okay, soccer started when I was really young. Back in the days of black and white television, a movable type was started with Van Leeuwenhoek. It was just something that to me was interesting. Went to soccer camp when I was a kid, but I would go to a lot of the lower division stuff here in Atlanta, whether it was the Ruckus in the A-League or the Georgia Generals in the American Soccer League. And one of the first matches I ever went to was the Atlanta Chiefs when they played at Fulton County Stadium. But when Atlanta United came online 6-7 years ago, those of us at SDH, the Soccer Down Here network, Jason Longshore, Nick Alifi, Jarrett Smith, and myself were like, this is going to be big. And it's been big. And, being attached to Atlanta United when you're attracting 70,000 folks and, you're averaging 40,000 a match when it comes to what you're seeing in Major League Soccer, you win a championship. It's just been it's been cool to see the sport grow, and knowing that it was going to take off here in the Southeast, where we get to cover Tormenta, we get to cover the Clovers, we get to cover Charleston, USL Championship, League One, all that stuff. But no, it's been fun, and you hit your wagon to the hammer right now with Atlanta United and Atlanta United 2. You can see the USL Championship on ESPN Plus. There's your plug for that too. I know that we basically talked 4 minutes and plug basically everything going on. All right, high school football, go.
Okay. I watched your Friday Night Football reclassification show. Give me the young lady's name again.
Hannah Gooden.
Hannah Gooden, okay. Great breakdown on the classification. But we're only going to do this for 2 years because we're going to reclassify again because they're going to go to 6 classifications.
One less A. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Well, but the thing is that I maintain, and I've had conversations with folks, that we have too many A's. Frankly, we've had too many A's for a very long time. And the fact that we are at least finally trimming an A is a good start. Frankly, I think that we should have trimmed 2. But, I mean, you can't get everybody to necessarily agree to something like that. Because when you get into the playoffs, and we saw this last year, we've seen it in years past, where you have teams who, for one reason or another, they could be in a mini region, as you and I talk about, where you've only got like 4 teams in a region. You've got 3 region games. You've got to play all these non-regions. When you've got a team in a mini region, when you've got a team that is, is in a tough situation and they're below 500 and they make the playoffs as a 4 seed. And we had teams last year who basically forfeited their opening round playoff game because I think they were well below 500 and they knew that, it was going to be a problem where they could get, folks injured. You don't want that. And I think that when you get into situations like that, I think it's a telltale sign for me that you have too many A's. And I'm grateful that we're at least trimming one A in 2 years to get everybody kind of back to the mean a little bit.
I agree with you 100%. If you're just tuning in, you're tuning into the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on the internet, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live. Don't forget Coach's Corner, part of Sports Network.
Yeah, right there, Coach's Corner.
Hey, you like that? Hey, I'm learning a lot, John. So this is a one-man show. I got my camera here. I got my Twitter page here. Just a one-man show. Okay. All right.
With you, brother.
Reason why I brought you around, okay, Coastal Empire. We're on the East Coast. We're not going to the west side of the west side territory. But, all right, let's start with the first one.
Okay.
Richmond Hill, Camden County, Colquitt County, Lowndes, and Valdosta. That's a tough road for Matt Lazat.
You ain't kidding. And Matt was one of the folks that we wanted to talk to on our reclassification special. And Matt's looking forward to this challenge for the next couple of years. And I joked with him a little bit about being in 1-7A because this year he has back-to-back games, even though there is a bye week in between. He's got back-to-back games in Valdosta with Lowndes and Valdosta. And I joked with him and I said, are you going to stay? Are you going to do class virtually and just hang out in Valdosta for a week? I mean, the one thing, and we'll get into this too, the one thing that concerns me about reclassification in general and how things are rejigrified, for a new word, the non-regions, the non-revenue sports. The non-revenue sports for me are always a concern when you have reclassification because they're traditionally played in the midweek and you're having to travel. Basically, if you're Matt Lazat, and the same applies for Sean Calhoun over in Moultrie at Colquitt County, you're going basically from Moultrie to the coast for your non-region sports and for your revenues, if you're not for your non-revenue sports.
Right.
And your revenue sports and your non-revenue sports, you're basically going from Moultrie to the coast. And there have been some regions, and I talked to Davis Russell up at Bremen, up in Northwest Georgia, about it too. And what they've done is they've kind of consolidated schedules, and they'll meet at a midpoint for their non-revenue sports like volleyball and things like that. Right. And what they'll do is they'll have 2 or 3 matches in a day against common opponents in their region. So that way you're kind of trimming travel a little bit. So I think that we'll see more of that. But every single loop that we have in reclassification, the non-revenue sports for me are always the concern because you don't want folks traveling 100 miles, 150 miles one way for a non-revenue sport in the midweek. When you've got kids in class, they're going to have to leave school early. They're going to have to travel halfway across the state to do what they're going to be doing when it comes to their non-revenue sport, and then having to go all the way back and then be back in school the following day. Always a concern. But the imagination that we've seen from athletic directors so far has been big.
All right, let's go to that 2-6A. Brunswick, Effingham, Evans, Glen Academy, Grovetown, Lakeside Evans, and South Effingham. So now you're going, instead of east to west, you go north and south.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. And once again, I want to see how the athletic directors in this particular region are going to make sure that everything is as safe as it is when it comes to all of our non-revenue sports. But this is, as our dear friend Tommy Palmer used to say, these 2 regions that we've talked about, this is pack a lunch and a dinner and maybe a midnight snack at this point when it comes to, I mean, think about it. When you're going from Glen Academy to Lakeside Evans, you're basically going from Brunswick to Augusta.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's going to be, I hope, and there are folks that'll do this, I want to know after this season what the winning percentages are for the road teams in regions that have this kind of geography that they have to tackle.
Hey, look at 1-5A.
Yeah.
Bradwell, Coffee, Greenbrier, Jenkins, Statesboro, and Ware County. Now we're zigzagging across the state.
And if I'm Greenbrier, I'm the one that's concerned the most because once again, they're the outlier here. You're going from basically Douglas to Augusta, and whoever's traveling, that's the one that I'm concerned about the most when it comes to football season. And I know it evens out over a 2-year schedule, but I want to know what these schools are going to be doing to take care of their student athletes and make sure that everyone is as safe as humanly possible so these games can be played and everyone can be as healthy as they can coming in and coming out of these matchups.
All right, so we have a little normalcy here. Well, we got to go to, I don't know if you want to call it normalcy, but we'll go to the 4A region.
Yeah.
And that's, of course, Benedictine, Islands, New Hampstead, and Southeast Fulton, all close to each other.
Yeah, okay.
But then you got to go to Burke County and Wayne County.
Yeah, that's and Burke and Wayne are your north and south here. It's Jessup. You're going from Jessup to the bird dog capital of the world in Waynesboro. And that was something I learned in hanging out with Eric Parker, is that you're going this way now. And once again, Jabo Shaw with Wayne, it's his first year down there in Jessup after they had a really difficult year last year in football. But I want to see how the first year under Jabo Shaw at Wayne, I want to see how that looks as Jabo's getting adjusted to a new program coming down from Rabun County. But once again, it's the north-south travel that's going to get you. And that one for me is going to be interesting because of that.
All right, and Jamari, you're in the waiting room. Hang on. We got to go. We'll have you on next. Jamari McIvory plays three sports at Savannah Christian. He won the GHSA private school 200 400 meter. Then he just won the national one. So he's waiting in the wings there, John. So, all right, little normalcy, okay? All right, we're going. Beach, Calvary, Groves, Johnson, Liberty Long, Savannah Christian, Savannah Country Day.
Okay. Hey, we got folks that are maybe an hour within each other. So, that one, you look at Jake Merklinger for me. I'm looking at Calvary Day, one of the top 10 QBs in the state. That one's going to be a fun one for me to see his game continue to grow and evolve. But we actually have a gaggle that's positioned well enough to where you're not traveling from both hither to yon. And I've heard that both hither and yon are going to have good football teams this year. Now,
in 2A, all these teams are close together. 3-2A, Appling, Brantley, Pierce, Tatnall, Toombs, and Vidalia. They're all close to each other.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Windsor Forest comes out of Savannah.
Yeah. So, this one's manageable as well. This one for me is just outside the Pinelands, and you've got this one squared away. So, you look at a Pierce County, obviously, that one with their pedigree, and they've got one of the top running backs in the state too. What kind of dash are they going to make this year?
And of course, now Savannah High really plays in their true division in that 3A division: Bryan County, Claxton, Metter, Screven County, and Savannah.
Yeah, and so
it's not bad.
No, it's Sylvania, Savannah, and out a little bit. So at least it's manageable through I-16 and I-95. So that should be that one for me. It'll be. It won't be as taxing as some of the others in larger classifications that we talked about.
All right, 2 minutes. That's all we got here. All right, where is John's summer tour going?
John's summer tour starts Friday at Fulton County Media Day, and then the first 2 weeks of August, Central Georgia is the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Southern Swing is the 900 miles on a van, 8th, 9th, and 10th. And so the 8th is where we go down 75, down 75, work our way down, finish in the Valdosta area, go across the Wiregrass for day 2, come up 95 and 16 for day 3, and head back. So 1, 2, and 3 is Central Georgia, 8, 9, and 10 is South Georgia.
Are you hitting Savannah?
Yes, I have been requested to show up on the premises of one of the television stations for a preview interview, so it will be flying around and it'll be tight. But yeah, we're going to be hopping in real quick.
Well, let me know what date you have. I'd love to come by and speak to you and see you. Also, this is an invite, but I don't know if you're going to make it.
The 10th.
10?
The last day, literally the morning of the 10th in the afternoon, humming up, hanging around about noon, and then driving back to Atlanta. So it'll be late morning, early afternoon on the 10th if I have it programmed right.
All right, I'll make it. So you're going to be on TV, right? They're going to make you look good?
I don't know if I'm going to be live. I know I'm going to be doing tape. But I've been requested by Jake Wallace and our friends at WTOC to do some stuff. So we'll hang out with Jake real quick. Might be just out there in the parking lot.
Hey, go to WTOC Morning Break Show.
That's too early, brother. I'm driving.
No. It's on the internet now. Watch you Goomba cooking Zeppelis for Tim Geider on WTOC.
Okay, so it's the morning of the 10th, I will be coming from Brunswick, so it'll probably be something like Wayne, Richmond Hill, and then in the Savannah area. So I'm thinking late morning the 10th is when I'll be on the premises at TOC.
All right, I'll make sure I catch up with you. I'm sorry, Jamari, we ran 5 minutes over. John, this is always a lot of fun. And
go. We'll catch up soon.
But once again, I'm going to coin this on you now. You're carrying a torch. Yeah. You are the voice of Georgia high school football.
Thank you, my friend, and we'll do our best.
And go Florida State. I got a kid playing there, outside linebacker, Jalen Deloach.
That's going to be a long year, I know.
Hey, take care. Take care. I appreciate it.
Be good.
Bye. And once again, you want to speak to a man that knows Georgia high school football. He's learned from the best, and he is the best right now. And that's, of course, Jon Nelson. I'll make sure I cut that up and get it on the internet. All right, this next young man's been waiting. I told him 9:30. We're 5 minutes over. We still got to go with our commercials. So coming back with the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, this young man won the Georgia High School State Association. Let me get the right race here, okay? I got to get my notes, okay? 400 meters. Then he goes out last week, I think it was July 19th, and wins the AAU 400-meter national race. So coming up next, the Space Ghost. I love that name, the Space Ghost. Jamari McIvory from Savannah Christian. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. 3 minutes, I promise you, buddy. We'll be right back.
All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School will consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room. If you can, at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And that's right, it's the coach, Karl DeMasi, back live. I'm learning how to do this, Jamari. Back live on the Coach's Corner stage for the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, heard every Saturday morning, and it's always a lot of fun. All right, next up, favorite part of the show, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week. This young man just won the 2022 AAU Club National Championship in the 15 to 16-year-old age division in the the 400 meter. He also did it back in May with the Georgia High School State Association Class 1A private 400 meter race. D.D. Coulter, probably one of the best track coaches I feel in Savannah, Georgia, cross-country coach, says this young man still has a lot of potential, still hasn't reached his potential. He's a hard worker, and he loves what he does, and she loves coaching him. And he's a rising junior over at Savannah Christian. He's a three-sport athlete, football, basketball, now track and field. Joining me now on the Coach's Corner hot seat, congratulations, state champion, national champion, AAU champion, Jamari, the Space Ghost, McIvory. Thanks a lot, buddy. I finally got you to get here. I finally caught you. I can't run and catch you, but I finally caught you. Can you hear me?
I can.
There we go. Well, first of all, congratulations. Great job. And only a sophomore, rising junior. Did you think this would happen so quickly?
Probably. I think so.
You had a lot of confidence in doing it, eh?
I do.
So, first of all, tell everybody where you go to school and how long you've been running and who's your AAU team?
I go to Savannah Christian. I've been running since I was 8 years old, and I run with Coastal Georgia.
Now, Coastal Georgia track team, have they been around for a while? Because this is the first I'm hearing of them.
I think so.
Nice. Okay, so when did you realize that you were going to win that national championship? Okay, and I got to apologize to you because I wrote the little article on the Prep Sports Report. I gave you credit for starting in lane 1 because the guy was all in red. But when I watched it closer, you were in lane 4.
It all started in prelims because I know I had a good start, and like once I got to like the curve of like 275, like I feel like I could like move faster than everybody and like exploded.
All right, hopefully you could see this. This is the race. Let's hope you could watch this like I'm watching it, okay? Here's the winning race at the AAU National Club meet last week, July 19th.
Let's go, Tigers!
Can you see that, Jamari? He's in lane 4, right in the middle here. Here he is right here in the middle. Look in the middle of the pack. He's 4th right now.
6, Christopher Adams. 7, Gary Thompson. 8, Ryan Joseph.
He's coming around that last turn.
Take off, baby!
There you go, buddy. Here's where you kick it in. This is where Space Ghost comes into play here, right?
Charging hard off the turn. In 4, Jamari McIvory. McIvory. Hold on for the win.
How did that feel?
Felt good.
So you said you came around that. Was it the 3rd turn or the 4th turn that you knew you had it?
4th turn.
4th turn. Now, if you think if you would have started in the 1st lane, okay, the inside lane, you think you would have beat them by a lot more?
Probably not.
Probably not. How come everybody has to stay in their lane? I could never figure that out.
Talking about lane 1?
Well, doesn't everybody have to stay in their lane in the 400 meters? They can't cross over?
Yeah, they got to stay in their lanes.
It just makes no sense to me. Okay, I mean, I can see once you get around the 4th one coming home, but anyway, that's another day. Okay, so talk about comparing the Georgia High School State Championship to this national championship. Is there a difference, or it was both the same feeling?
It was the same feeling.
Same feeling. Okay, all right. D.D. Coulter, high school coach. I don't know who your coach is at Coastal Georgia track team. You want to give them some love, give their name shout out. But how much has your coaches meant to your success so far?
They've been like very supportive and helping me practice with extra work.
And who's at Georgia? The Coastal Georgia team.
Coach Isaiah Taylor.
Okay. Is that what he does? Is just AAU track? Does he get involved in any school stuff?
This AAU.
Nice. Okay. So tell us about your routine that makes you better, not football, basketball, or track athlete. Tell us what makes you a better track athlete. What's your routine? What do you go through?
Like practicing a lot every day.
Every day you're out there running on the track?
Most likely.
Wow. All right. So I just said you're a 3-sport athlete. How do you juggle football, basketball, and track throughout the year?
Like at the end of when we get close to the end of the season of sport, I just start practicing the other sport so I can be ready at the beginning of the season.
Now, do you enjoy doing all 3?
I do.
Would you ever think of giving up any of them?
No.
No. All right. So what do you play in football?
Wide receiver and free safety.
Okay. And how about in basketball?
The 1 through the 3.
Okay. Well, I know you got some ups there, and I know you got a new coach coming in there, so it's going to be interesting watching you play. So football-wise, what can we see in Savannah Christian football this year?
Basically, each have a good offense this year and a very good defense.
You excited about playing the rest of the Chatham County schools now?
I am.
So, all right. So, parents, your dad, I mean, that's who I've been going back and forth with. How much your parents have meant to your success so far?
Ever since I was younger, they always wanted the best for me.
And plus, taking you everywhere, taking to the AA trips and all that stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Any family members, brothers, sisters, siblings?
I got a little sister, Michaela.
How old is she?
14.
Does she have that Space Ghost speed?
No.
So she's not going to be a track star?
No, she like bacon.
Nice. Hey, everybody's got something else that, that they like to do. So maybe she'd be a world top chef. You never know, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what is something people don't know about Jamari? We know about your athletic ability. We know you're an outstanding three-sport athlete. Something people don't know about you, something other than sports that you like to do.
I like to play a lot of video games.
Video games. What's your top video game?
Probably 2K.
2K. I haven't played video games in a long time. I can see you got somebody over your shoulder there, LeBron James. You like LeBron James?
I do.
So you do. All right. Going into your state track meet, going into your national track meet, any pregame meal that's a ritual that Jamari likes to eat?
Peanut butter crackers and bananas.
Peanut butter crackers and bananas. Eat light, don't eat heavy, right?
Yes, sir.
Any special music that gets you pumped up that you listen to like all these other athletes do before a race?
I don't listen to music like that.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I was never one pregame to get into the hype music and all that stuff. I like staying by myself and thinking about what I got to do, so I can understand that. All right. The rest of the summer, anything with track, or you just concentrate on football now? What's the rest of the summer look like for Jamari?
Just practicing football.
Nice. Okay, and that starts full swing Monday, right?
I do.
Okay, and Coach Woodward, what do you feel about Coach Woodward?
He's a very good coach.
He's a character. I mean, high school football player. I got to watch him play quarterback. Good guy. So to wrap this up, anything you'd like to say to the Savannah community, to the Savannah Christian community about the year you had and what's going to happen next year?
Thanks for everybody for supporting me, and I probably wouldn't do it if it wasn't for them.
Great job. Hey, do me a favor when we get off, since you're this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week for being the Georgia High School State Association State Champion and the AAU Club National Champion in the 400 meter, send me your size, because I also got to drop a T-shirt over there for Maggie Bird. My Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athletes Week will receive a T-shirt that says the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I appreciate it. I can't wait to watch the next 2 years with you do what you do. And I get to watch you do a little football, too, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I wish basketball, but we didn't schedule a game with Savannah Christian. But I'll be watching, Jamari. Great job. Keep up the good work. Quick question. Any colleges knocking on your door yet?
One is.
Nice. You're going to have a lot more there, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Now, when you're ready to sign, make sure you invite me. I'd love to come to the signing. All right. As always, go Raiders.
Thank you.
As you can tell, the young man, well versed, mature for his age. I mean, like I told you, that was one of my highlight videos, but I had to show it at that point when he was on. So next up, okay, we're going to talk a little Varsity Gun Club. I'm trying to get the man to hook in with Zac Gutierrez, the coach, the program director with Lee Summerford, and we'll be talking about their three-peat national champion right here on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from the Soundgarden on the Soundgarden Stage on the campus of Coach's Corner right here in Thunderbolt, Georgia, the center of the sports universe. You got to love it. Be back in 3 minutes.
All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why there's always sports, live music in the Soundgarden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School, we consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and the best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From cutting and equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can, at the Weatherton Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Weatherton Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Weatherington at the Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live on the Soundgarden Stage right here at Coach's Corner. Victory Drive, Thunderbolt right in front of me. And once again, you got that big the super screen, 975-inch TVs for all your sporting events. That's going to happen here. Football's coming up. Coach's Corner is your place to be. All right, tonight on the Coach's Corner stage is Hardwired. Okay, if you go and subscribe or share the Karl DeMasi YouTube channel, okay, make sure you email me or text me and let me know you've done that. You can get 2 tickets to see Hardwire tonight. Hardwire, 7 o'clock, okay, Coach's Corner, Metallica tribute band, unbelievable show. Just sent them, the coach or the producer sent you, and you can win 2 free tickets tonight to tonight's show. So go do that for me, and that'll be great. All right, so once again, things come up. My last guest, Zac Gutierrez, finally got to say his name right, Far City Gun Club. He is the manager at the gun club, and I just got a text. He's got some issues going on. He's got to work out with his staff, so he won't be able to make it. So I'm going to try and pre-record it. I'll go down to the Far City Gun Club, meet him, sit down with him, talk about this, and I'll have an interview because these kids won their third, national title. Let me see if I can get this on my other computer so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, let's go to the World Wide Web. Okay, you'll see it behind me come up. All right, that's not it. Trying to get, there we go, Google Chrome. Okay, it's working. All right, let's go to, of course, my website. All right, bear with me. I want to show you this so you can go take a look at it. All right. There's the Prep Sports Report. Okay, we go to the fall sports, go to Scholastic Clay Sports. Okay, and there it is right there on top. I'm going to zoom in and get out of the way, but there's the team picture. Let me slide up a little here on the okay. All right, I'm going to get out of the way so you can see. Go to Prep Sports Report and check out the story. Let me move to the side. Let me get my remote here. Okay, Coach, get out of the way. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. There you go. There's the team picture. All right. 2022 Savannah Scholastic Clay Target Program champions 3 years in a row. Program started in 2014. They've done just a great job. Of course, Zac Gutierrez and Lee Summerford started this whole thing back in 2014 with 7 kids. Just a great story. Go check it out right there. You see it on the prepsportsreport.com. I mean, it's just a great story. There's so much information. Lee Summerford, myself, and Stephen Weeks put it together. So go check it out. I mean, so many kids took part of this. So some outstanding shooters that you could read about. Let me scroll down here and see if I can get. I know this one man was the overall high overall award. I mean, Rich Pazdursky. Okay, the kid is unbelievable. We tried to get him on as my athlete of the week, but he couldn't be here today. So once again, I got to thank Zach for letting me know that he couldn't make it. So I'll make sure I get an interview with him and get it up there as soon as possible. So that means 3 steps out the door. Okay, so the coach is going to end a little early today. First one, like I said, next Monday starts high school football. This was on the Calvary Day School athletics page on Twitter. If this doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. Friday Night Lights, you gotta love it. 14 days, they open up with a scrimmage August 5th. Yes, we get to watch a scrimmage on August 5th as Calvary Day School takes on former Jenkins head coach, now the head coach of the Vidalia Indians, Jason Cameron. I'm excited about it. All right, I'll probably get blocked for a part of my video because once this goes up on YouTube or Facebook and they know it's from Major League Baseball, okay, but this was exciting last night for me. I'm watching the game, Shohei Ohtani pitching, great game into the 6th inning, and of course, Matty Olson, the new Matty Ice of Atlanta. That's what I call him. You got to love this. Listen to this, the crack of the bat, 2-0 Braves.
1 strike for Matt Olson. Swing, fly ball hit high in the air, deep right field. Track, wall, Braves lead.
I got to watch that again.
1 strike for Matt Olson.
I got to watch this again.
Swing, fly ball hit high in the air, deep right field. Track, wall, Braves lead.
And like I said, I'm an old guy. The crack of the bat, wooden bat, hitting a baseball is unbelievable. Matty Olson in the bottom of the 7th breaks up a 0-0 game with the Los Angeles Angels. Now, the 3-game series sold out because when you have Mike Trout, one of the best players, if not the best players in Major League Baseball. But we don't see much about him on the East Coast because he plays out in L.A. And then, of course, Shohei Ohtani, pitching and hitting. You're going to sell a place out. But that gives me goosebumps. The crack of the bat. I love that sound. I've been listening to it for I don't know how long. And this one we just watched lane 4, Jamari McIvory coming around the turn to win the AAU Club National 15-16 400 meters in 48 seconds. 48.48 tenths of a second. All right? So here we go.
Let's go, Tigers!
You watch, he's in the middle of the pack. We're coming around the turn, first turn. He's down the stretch. He's 4th right now. Okay, I wish I could put a little graphic and circle around him. But you'll see him come around the turn and take it.
8, Ryan Joseph.
Right there, they're zooming in on him. Right there, he's 4th right now. Here he comes. Coming around the final turn. The Space Ghost kicks it in.
Charging hard off the turn in 4.
If I don't know if that is special to you.
McIvory, hold on for the win.
And I just got a comment in my comment box. 3 years in a row, this young man has won the national championship. I didn't know that. That's something new. Way to go, Jamari McIvory from Savannah Christian Preparatory School, won the GHSA State 400, won a private, and now he won the AAU Club National title, 15 to 16-year-old age group in the 400 meter. And as Allison Walmsley just noted to me, okay, this is 3rd year in a row. Pretty special. All right, Call's Corner. Before I get out of here, going to end a little early today, but I talked to Jamari about this, 3-sport athletes. There's a big thing going on in today's high school youth sport movement. And what bothers me is coaches are telling their kids they should only play one sport in high school. Why? Let the kid grow up and enjoy all the sports that they want to play. That's what bothers me the most. Why are we telling them to only play and concentrate on one sport? Let them play all 3. Let them play 2. And research has shown when a student athlete is involved in extracurricular activities, their academics are higher, their performance is higher. They learn how they learn time management. Let these kids enjoy it. I mean, recently I just heard, oh, my basketball players shouldn't play any other sport. You know, I coached high school for a long time. I'm still coaching high school. Yes, I'm switching over to girls sports. But at Groves High School, and we were very successful, and it wasn't because of me, it was because of the talent I had and the coaching staff I had. But if I didn't let the basketball players go play summer basketball, I wouldn't have any skilled positions. Quarterback, wide receiver, okay, AAU track, running backs, wrestling, my offensive defensive line, Coach Rod Tatum. I think he's now Lieutenant Colonel Rod Tatum, okay? If he didn't get his wrestlers to be on my offensive defensive line, so you got to let these kids play other sports. This specialization of sports is unbelievable. Then, of course, you go to the other negative side. When you specialize in one sport, you overuse certain muscles. 3 sports, you get to learn to use more muscles. That's just me giving you my take on Call's Corner. Let the kids play. Let them be 2-sport athletes. Let them be 3-sport athletes. Don't tell them they can't play. Don't tell them they have to concentrate on one sport. Let them enjoy it. Once again, I use my own experience. 3 kids in my family. All of them played 3 sports. I never once told them not to play one sport and focus on one sport. So I guess because I was a coach, I understood that 3-sport athletes are very successful. And I know college coaches love 3-sport athletes. Okay. I think NFL, a lot of those guys that make it to the NFL with 3-sport athletes, just something special. All right. That's my Call's Corner. Time to wrap this puppy up. I appreciate you watching, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or you watch the replay on YouTube or Facebook. It's all about the local kids. Like I say every week, if you got a special kid and you want me to highlight them, just give me a call, 912-507-9158. Give me an email, karldemasi@gmail.com, kdemasi@prepsportsreport.com, kdemasi@hotmail.com. Just give me a call. Give me a text. Give me an email. Let's highlight those kids that are doing something special. Football begins Monday. And like I said, tonight on the Soundgarden Stage, right here where I'm sitting, we got Hardwire, the Metallica tribute band. Go to my YouTube page, my YouTube channel, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Subscribe. Or if you already subscribed, share, and I'll put your name in a hat. And the producer and I, Lawrence Bennett, will pick the name out of the hat, and we'll get in touch with you. So give me an email, give me a text, 912-507-9158. Hey, Coach, I just subscribed or I shared it, and you can win 2 tickets tonight. It's a great show, and it's always a night to remember here in the Soundgarden. As I say every week, say our prayers for all the people in the Ukraine are being affected by this war. Then, of course, the mass gun shootings is unbelievable here in the United States. Please say a prayer for all those families that have been affected. And hopefully I took your mind off of that with the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I'll be back next week with the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Remember, it's all sports, all music, all local, all the time at Coach's Corner. And remember, there's always food and fun. And it's been happening since 1991. God bless. Talk to you next week. Whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, hit it at the park. Until next week, may it be your best week ever.